for a living every day for about almost 3 years now. To be honest with you, if I would have like took it more seriously back in the day when it comes to the kitchen life, I should have, because like if I knew that regular university wasn't going to work, I should have like stuck with the kitchen jobs and learn from there and grow from there, and just continue pursuing like rank up to executive chef and all that stuff. But I'm gonna like comment on Chef Ramsay's. Like Chef Ramsay wasn't my idol really when it comes to like culinary. Um, who really was my idol heavenly was Bourdain, Zimmerman, and Irvine. So these three guys were like my heroes. I have a lot of heroes, but these three guys were my heroes because I used to come back from school every day and watch their shows at 7 o'clock on Travel Channel and on HBO and on Discovery Channel. So, but let's get to it. Yeah, let's get to it.
Firsts are happening at home right now. And if it's your first time filing taxes from home, TurboTax Live has CPAs to answer your questions, help get your best possible refund, and make filing your
Well, I'm
taxes
not eating
easy
anything this time,
from
so
home.
I'm just gonna chillax real
What
quick.
a marvelous family using geek speed to prepare for Grandma's birthday.
How are they doing all of this without slowing down?
A
You
lot
gotta
of
have the fastest
advertisements
internet when you're a family
on
of
this stuff.
influencers.
So I'm gonna get my
1 gig internet on
handy
the
dandy
fastest
trusty
fiber
pillow
network. Just $75 a month
and
for life.
just go for it from there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Wish I can see the sunlight.
Red Kitchen, good. On order, let's go. 4 covers, table 41, 2 scallop, 1 spaghetti, 1 sea bass. Entree, 2 Wellington, 1 monkfish, 1 lobster salad.
Yes, chef.
Let's go.
7 minutes to the window, okay, guys?
Monkfish
7
and sea
minutes,
bass.
thank you.
You're 3 cooks in here.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
You've got 4. That means all of us have to work quicker.
Yes, chef.
Julia, don't stop looking for it.
I won't.
But as you look, keep your ears open.
Yes, chef. I need a lobster, guys.
Quickly.
Lobster?
Thank you.
Hear what she said?
Got it. Yes,
Move.
chef. Tonight in Hell's Kitchen, I was the
Okay, so the one thing I don't like about Hell's Kitchen is that they're saying yep chef every minute. I know Chef Ramsay was annoyed by that. Like yes sir, no sir, like just like I understand like Hell's Kitchen is more like militant style type of kitchen, which I work in because my kitchen is militant style and sometimes ease back. Depends on the day, depends on the customers, and depends on the waitresses. It all depends. All depends. But with the show, like they saying yes chef every minute, I'll get annoyed. If I was Ramsay myself, I'll be like, can y'all please stop saying that? Like just be like, okay, coming right up. So what they're making there is monkfish and sea bass. So sea bass, it depends what type of sea bass it is. I'm not sure if they're going to poach it, or I'm not sure if they're going to undercook it. I'm not sure if they're going to like grill it. But grilling sea bass is a little risky, so you have to put like a trap plate on top of the grill so it doesn't stick. Because sea bass meat is very very soft and very very delicate. It's more delicate than salmon meat. So and monkfish, like I'm not gonna lie, monkfish is an ugly fish. So monkfish is a very ugly fish, and when you like cook the monkfish, like it's usually filleted and it's usually fried and it's usually blanched usually. But that's what I've been taught. But that's why I have to continue going to culinary school and just learn more about the seafood portion of the meal. But that's what I've been taught in my kitchen and what I've been taught in my textbook right here. So, and my other textbook right here as well. So yeah, let's continue.
lobster bitch. It's beautiful.
Ooh.
While the red team forges
He has
ahead
to
without
cut the
Melissa,
lobster
Brock wants to make
from
sure
there.
she is ready for her
Where's
first
my
dinner
knife?
service with the blue team.
Melissa,
Ooh, he has to cut the lobster raw,
need
live.
something, don't be afraid to ask it. I wasn't really
He has to go to the
concerned
station
with
and
Melissa
put the
saving
lobster in the
her
back and then
redeeming
go like
her.
that.
I was just
And then
concerned
like
with
cut the
bouncing back
tail
and winning.
and then
Okay, quiet, please.
cook
On order.
it. I'm not
Two
sure if
double
he's
tables,
grilling
spaghetti,
lobster
one sea
tail.
bass, entree, one monkfish, one Wellington. Yes, chef.
or
Let's
he's
go 7 minutes to
poaching
the
it. So I'm
window,
not
yeah?
sure what he's
Why
doing
is
with
that
the
fish not
lobster.
boiling there?
We put fresh water in it about 5 minutes ago and
Oh, fuck. Okay, so there's spaghetti in there and the water's not boiling.
should be coming up any second.
Thank you, Rob. Fucking hell.
With the Blue Kitchen already off to a slow start, Josh answers another call for lobster.
To be honest with you, I don't know why a lot of kitchens do this. I don't know why they have the rag and you're holding the hot object. But according to OSHA and according to self-serve and according to other occupational kitchen health safeties, including the CIA, the Culinary Institute of the United of America, you're supposed to use a mitten, not a rag, because sometimes people wet the rag to put it under the cutting board or to put it under the pot or to put it over the pot or to put it whichever. If you're working the kitchen or thinking about working the kitchen, trust me when I say this, never use a wet rag over a hot object because, you know, the wetness and the heat transfer is easier to transfer to your hand and you can get a pretty quick burn real quick. So you don't want a burn mark like my hand right here. So half of my hand right here has a burn mark because of the rag. So you should always use a mitten. Like if this mitten's available, there's many mittens you could put it in your apron pocket. Like specialized chef coat apron pocket. You could put your little mittens there, slide that bad boy in, boom, pick it up, and then go do your task. All right, let's see what you can do with the lobster.
Come on, Josh.
Coming down. Yep. Julia.
Thank you, darling. It was a pretty big help that somebody could run and get the lobster for me. But, I mean, me, myself, I would have preferred just to already had it dead.
Well, it's one rare, one medium.
What did she just said? Let's repeat that again. Let me see. Let's see this in slow motion. Hold on. I want to see this in slow motion. What did she said again? She would prefer the lobster to be what again? All right, let's see.
Just to already had it dead.
Let's see that again.
But, I mean, me, myself, I would have preferred just to already had it dead. But, I mean, me, myself, I would have preferred just to already had it dead. But, I mean, me, myself, I would have preferred just to already had it dead. He had it dead. He had it dead. He had it dead.
Stop. First and foremost, you cannot have lobster dead. Why? Is because if you have if there's a dead lobster, like it can easily rot, and that can get you sick. Why would she said that? And why are you wearing the name chef on your thing? Why? How you're a culinarian and you prefer to have it dead? You're supposed to cook the lobsters alive raw. You can't eat it dead. If you eat lobsters dead, you can get the customer sick. Or if you're eating it, you get sick because it develops a bacteria and correct me if I'm wrong. It develops a fungal bacteria that can easily rot. Lobster, crab, crawfish, and any type of four-legged crustacea develops a bacteria that you have to eat it while it's alive. You have to cook it while it's alive. Sorry, not eat it. That's oysters. You have to cook the crustacea when it's alive. You have to burn it alive and then serve it. When you burn it alive and boil it alive and you're able to serve it, you can't have the lobster dead because when it's dead, the meat of the whole lobster, it rots. And when it rots, it's going to be bad for your stomach. And if it goes way bad, you have to go to the hospital. What is wrong with this lady? Jesus Christ. I can see why I can see why Ramsey, like, goes berserk on y'all. I can see why.
Had it dead.
Had it dead.
Well, that's it. One rare, one medium, one normal, yeah? What's good, Vinny?
Why would she say that?
Hello? Any update on the Wellingtons?
Why
Or
would
have I got
she
a
say
fucking
that?
visual
Have it
mind?
dead. You can't cook anything dead. You can't cook a crab, lobster, or any crustacea family dead.
Flashing
You
them in
have
the
to
oven
eat
after
it
they're
while
cooked.
it's alive.
Okay, guys.
Sorry, cook it while it's alive.
Stop. Blue donkeys, come here.
Yes,
Touch that,
there are
touch
donkeys.
that.
All of them are donkeys. The girl, the black girl, is a donkey too.
You
'Cause
don't
why would
care
you say
anymore,
that?
you know that.
Chef Ramsay was on me tonight. He's
Are
Hawkeye.
you stupid?
You know, he sees. He's Oz. He sees everything.
Why would you?
Let's
Why
go.
would
I
you
got a medium
have,
right here.
have the lobster dead?
One
Or
Wellington.
maybe she
Go,
was
right there.
standing another way. Why would she do that? That doesn't make any sense.
Vinny!
Yes, chef.
I'm sorry. This thing is
come
making me
on,
mad.
chef. Look, raw pastry, trim off the bottom. That's the shit you don't send to the customers. It's still left on. Tell him
Why
to
is
trim
it
them, will
raw?
you, please?
Why didn't you cook it right?
Chef Vinny,
Yes, chef.
look at me. Can you trim it properly?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, and bring it to the hot plate and cut the pastry with a serrated knife. Donkey. Is it every other one with you's right, or is it 1 in 3's right?
No, chef. This one's
Stop
perfect.
talking,
This
blue
one's
boy.
perfect.
Just
What have you ever
focus.
cooked? How much have you been?
Focus.
I fucked a
Chef
lot up,
Ramsay
but
is doing that to
I'm
you
on
on
it now.
purpose to throw you off track.
Oh no.
I kept my own private garbage bin on my station, and I had 6 Wellington orders and 1 chicken in my bin.
Hey, the restaurant wouldn't even open with that. You'd close it before you got anywhere.
It was a mistake. It's an expensive mistake.
Oh, fuck me, senseless.
Jesus Christ. Why all of y'all so disorganized?
5 seconds to the window,
Good.
chef. 5 seconds. I'm plating right now. Let's go. I'll meet you up there, okay?
All right, plating up the sea bass. Come on up.
Service, please. Let's go. Julia has a lovely colour on the scallops.
Thank you, chef.
With the red team getting good marks from Chef Ramsay, Brad is anxious to get his appetizers to the pass.
Well, spaghetti wants sea bass. What's he doing this one with a risotto? Brad? Yes, chef? 2 appetizers, you serve me 3. It's not a good start, guys. Water not boiling properly for the fucking pasta. I call away
Why are y'all
spaghetti
stopping?
and a fucking
Keep
sea bass.
going.
I get a
Let
risotto
him
as a
talk.
little gift I don't even fucking
Listen
need.
and keep working. But don't worry, I gotta work on that too, so I have to work on that as well.
7 minutes to the window. Scallops, risotto, spaghetti, sea bass. Chef, let's go. Unbelievable.
Keep on working. Keep on
4
working.
minutes. 4 minutes. I'm counting down, baby. I'm
Jesus
counting down.
Christ.
All right.
Jen is
Screw me.
great when she's on appetizers. Jen really knows how to count down and get the food to the pass in a timely fashion.
3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes.
Chef, next Wellington is out.
That is normal. That's communication. Chef, Wellington resting.
Wellington resting, chef.
There you go. Shut.
Quick thing, because like every kitchen doesn't communicate, and communication is very important, because especially if you do it in unison to serve the customer, so the customer can pay for it and have a good experience. So most important tip I can give everyone is that communication is very important. No matter how annoying you may be, you must communicate it, because at the end of the day, no matter where you work at, if it's a resident, the customer, the school children, any type of food hospitality business, you need to make sure that the person who is paying for it is satisfied. Like, you gotta communicate with coworkers. That's point blank.
Shut the fuck up. Service, please.
While the red team's appetizers are leaving their customers hungry for more, the blue kitchen's customers
How did he
are
cook the
just
lobster?
hungry.
They didn't show how to cook the lobster. Oh well, no, they did. They put it in the pot. So did they put in the?
Melissa.
Yes,
Did they
chef.
put in the
It's
stock
like
pot?
paper scallops.
I'll get new
A
ones,
soup
chef.
pot or
Oh, look.
stock pot?
Some of the scallops she did, I mean, they were like slices of paper. There's like nothing there.
Pass it back to Chef Melissa. The fucking gremlin. Everything she touches, she screws. There you go.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, madam, this is not our first night.
Yes, chef. No chef.
Yes, chef, no chef. I want the Wellington, the squab. Fuck the
Yes,
tub.
chef.
If he's not ready, he's not ready.
Would she
Yes,
stop
chef.
saying that?
Bonnie, you on the
Focus.
same team here? Or you trying to single yourself out? What's really going on?
I agree.
Rock bottom.
I agree, my brother. I agree. Focus.
While some diners are enjoying their
Focus.
food, others are tired of waiting.
I am starving.
And Jen takes matters into her own hands.
1.5 minutes to the window, Rock.
That's
Yes,
enough.
Queen Jim.
Scallops, please.
Yes, chef.
Where's the spaghetti?
It's coming, chef. It's coming. Rock. Don't
Yes.
go until I say, okay? Because you're going to fuck me up.
Where's the fucking scallops? Jen, please, let's go.
Yes, chef.
Want spaghetti? Come on. Cream in there.
Here you go.
Put it down. We'll
All
do
right.
it.
Yes. Don't do that to me, Rock, okay?
What'd you say?
Who the fuck are you talking to? My chef told me to come up there.
45 seconds, Rock. I called it.
Shit.
Don't say nothing else to me, please.
I've been calling it all time.
Yeah, okay. I hear you.
Why are you acting like this? You're 30 years old.
Well, you act like, stop acting like an 8-year-old.
You're not talking to us anymore, Rocky. You need to talk to us.
Why is he giving us attitude?
Why you guys are arguing?
Not like these
Focus
bitches,
on
you
the
know?
customer.
I understand it's a competition. I want to win too. But
Jesus
I'm not trying to put
Christ.
anybody down to bring myself up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Who just threw
Focus
that
on the
food down
bigger
there like
picture.
that?
Everyone in
Who
the
threw
kitchen
that
has
over there?
ego.
Misha,
Yeah,
And
you
they
may
think
be
they're the
pissed off.
best.
I'm fucking
It's
standing here
not
screwed.
about
I'm
that.
pissed off at all. I'm having a great time, Chef.
Hey,
Focus.
if I performed like you, I'd be pissed off.
Focus.
Despite the arguing in the kitchen, entrees are still making it to the pass.
Service, please.
Nice.
Let's go.
Well, that entree looks beautiful. That looks
It's
beautiful.
still raw. No, it's still raw.
Hey, let's go. We're waiting on you, Bonnie.
Chef.
Is that just sliced in half there and put back in the pan?
This chef?
Oh no, Bonnie,
Yes,
not
chef.
that. You're fucking here, you stupid cat. Do you know what? Every time I ask you a sensible question, you give me a dumb blonde answer.
Sorry, chef.
Right, let's go back to the beginning, shall we?
Yes, chef.
Have you just sliced the chicken in half and stuck it back in the oven?
That's
Yes,
it.
chef.
Is it dry?
It doesn't feel dry, chef, but I'll start over.
It's fucking lost its texture. Right now, you're all screwing your fucking selves. Is the chicken in for the langoustine?
Yes, chef, right here.
Oh, hey, that's the main course one.
It's right here, chef.
Listen, it's not in.
It's not in, but I'm putting it in
Right,
now.
so here we go again. When are you gonna fucking shut up? I've had enough now! Stop lying to me! You're saying yes all the fucking time, yet nothing's done! Work together!
Yes, chef.
Okay, ladies.
My chef is just like that too.
We'll be fine. Y'all hear me? Let's not everybody try to
When
beat
he's on his
cheese.
bad side, when he's
Let's go.
upset.
Despite many setbacks, 2 hours into dinner service, the Red Kitchen has managed to serve 14 entrees, while the Blue Kitchen has only served 6.
Just came to tell you that there will be a slight delay on the main courses.
We haven't even had an appetizer. We haven't eaten any more bread. You gonna talk to the chef or she's not talking.
Service, please.
Uh-oh.
Service, please. 2 seconds, please, madam. Service, please.
We've been waiting for a long time.
Jean-Philippe, what table's the lady from, please, so we can find out where her food is, please?
23, chef.
23, blue, yes?
Yes, sir.
Take the draft back to the table, please. Service, please. Let's go. Let's go.
He's being rude to me.
Yeah. Move your fucking ass, will you, yeah?
The 4 remaining chefs